6 months after the deadly consulate attack in Benghazi, Secretary of State John Kerry says he's confident the perpetrators will be brought to justice.
They are doing everything they can within the FBI to conduct their investigation and to lay the groundwork in order to be able to bring justice. That effort continues.
We're 6 months out.
Justice sometimes takes a while when you operate by high standards and when you need the levels of evidence that we do. But we are...
All right. Former Secretary of State under George W. Bush, Condoleezza Rice, joins us right now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Apparently, the Secretary of State also says he doesn't know why we haven't heard from any of the survivors of the Benghazi attack yet. Doesn't know if we will, although he personally has been in contact with at least one.
Yes, right. Well, the Benghazi incident was one of the most terrible in recent history for us, and I think the real issue is how not to let something like this happen again. I think there's still a lot to understand about what happened in the hours before Benghazi happened. You know, you're talking about really not a matter of hours, but a matter of days in which the security situation was clearly deteriorating. The British had left, the Red Cross had left. There'd been a firebombing a month before.
There was trouble.
There was trouble, and clearly the security presence wasn't high enough for that. And I knew Ambassador Chris Stevens, wonderful officer. What he was doing in Benghazi on the anniversary of September 11th probably shouldn't have been there, but I think those are the kinds of questions. And then what happened during that awful 7, 8, 9 hours that unfolded? So those are the kinds of issues that I think we really want to get at. I still don't think we have answers to them. And then finally, on this question of bringing people to justice, there I would agree with Secretary Kerry. It takes time. The Libyan government, such as it is not really in a position to investigate and bring people to justice, so that might well take some time.
He also answered questions about the Iraq War, something that your boss was very heavily invested in. And here's John Kerry on that.
Now, I think the President made the right choice to get out of there. I think we can be proud of what we achieved. I think our troops did an absolutely stunning job, an extraordinary job.
Does he deserve credit for that?
He deserves credit for what the troops did when they went in. There's a different issue, obviously, about the choice of it. But our troops were extraordinary. Our military always performs remarkably. And they have given the Iraqis the unique opportunity to have a democracy that hopefully can work. It's up to them to...
Well, he painfully gives George Bush some
What about
credit.
the way we left? Do you think we left the right way?
I would have preferred to have some residual presence. But the real question now is how engaged are we going to be with the Iraqis? Are high-ranking officials going to go there and spend time with them? You know, we worry about the influence of Iran in Iraq. But if you're Maliki and you have no American anchor, then you will be influenced by Tehran.
But you know, his answer, Madam Secretary, was, well, the status enforcement agreement said we should have pulled out, so I just did what they gave me.
Well, it would have been hard to get a residual presence agreement. I don't think it would have been impossible to get one. But that's water under the bridge now. And now it is engagement with the Iraqis. It is true, the Iraqis have a chance to build really a democratic system where Kurds, Shia, Sunni can work together in democratic institutions. Nobody else in the Middle East right now really has that structure.
Right.
But it's going to require our engagement.
Sure.
And we can't say now, hands off, the troops have done their part. Let's let the Iraqis be to their own devices. They need our help in doing it, and I think they can do it.
They're not getting it.
Real quickly, I know you're involved in the new Immigration Commission.
Yes.
Take a look at this brand new poll. 72% favors some sort of path to citizenship. I'm sorry, there's less than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
What's it going to take to get something done?
What it will take is a recognition that we are a country of immigrants. We need the economic power of immigrants, both high-tech immigrants who can fuel the knowledge-based revolution and immigrants on the agricultural side.
Sure.
And we need to deal with the 10, 11 million people living in the shadows. Path to citizenship is going to be controversial.
It is.
But we need to find a way for legal status for these people.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It was great to see you.
Wish I was taking your classes at Stanford now.
Come on out.
We just took
anytime.
one right here with you live on the couch.
Great. Thank you.
All right.
Wonder if we get any
We'll be right
credits.
back.
Do we get any credits?